Do you think it's new that children are being born in another family where they don't belong, or something, sin had been happening, people have been sleeping around? It has been happening there. How did our forefathers handle it? Because a child is a child. You see, we don't even understand here adoption, you know. But when you see this, people running biological tests of DNA, is because of poverty. It's because people are now beginning to say, I'm not going to take care of a child who is not mine. But in countries where they have developed, like United States, they adopt Ugandan children. They are adopting Russian children. They even adopt retarded children. Poverty is the reason why these people are acting the way they are acting. But I believe that something can be done, and people are becoming very, very less loving, less caring. Because no matter whether the child was born not of me, you know, and I'll ask men to take it very carefully, because they go outside there, produce children from other women, then they bring those kids home for their wife at home to take care of, and wife don't refuse. But what we are seeing today is a sign of poverty, is a sign of lack. So everybody now is jittery. Everybody is saying, now I need to run a DNA. So if you find out that I'm not your son, you're going to kill me? You're going to withdraw help from me? You are the daddy I've known. Yeah, you are the daddy I've known. I have nobody else. So I'm just innocent, as probably you. But, so that's what I'm saying, that people need to be more gentler and kinder. It's beyond government. It's beyond even religion. It's even beyond culture. This is humanity. Only God can bring in people's hearts the love. Only God. You can't handle it. Government you can't pass a law over it. You cannot legislate it. You cannot. It's just, if someone said that's not my child, it's my responsibility, legally is right. But we just ask for people to be humane. Because what happens is, when you identify that this is not my child, do you know the emotional attachment that is going to happen to that child? To realize that the one I've been calling mom is not my mom. One of the devastation that happened, where that happened, is among the African American, the black American in America, because they don't know who their fathers are. They don't know where they came from. Where they come from, East Africa, West Africa. We know they are black, so the only thing they can attach themselves to, we are African American. But there's nothing called African American, because Africa is here and America is here. The rest is Atlantic Ocean. You are in the waters. So you don't have a belonging. Belonging is very, very important. So it's my prayer to all men, especially men. Please, it is your business. It is your work to go find out whether the child you are taking care of is yours. But remember that this kid, you've thrown him in the world of going to his mom and say, show me my dad. And if the mother can't, so we're going to find out more so that's why we need forgiveness. We need the message of love and forgiveness to come in people's hearts, so that they may say, okay, a mistake happened of this magnitude, but how do we move from here? Adam and Eve brought the fruit, brought in Satan. But after all, Adam said, hey, we are the only two human beings, we're going to make it work. We are going to make it work. We are going to make it work. You are the mother of the living. Let's start from here. Let's start from here. So I pray for men to have somewhere where they can start here and they can do something better. In this revival, we are going back to the roots of revival. We are going back to the roots of the Bible. And we see that there is no poverty in the Bible among Christians, among believers. And how we came to this level, we don't know. We abandoned God's ways. We abandoned His word. And we cannot do that. The Bible tells us we can lend and never borrow. We are head and not the tail. We should be helping people. But now, when you look in our country, most people who are professing to be Christian believers are really struggling. You know, and yet there's no reason why you should struggle. Because if you can find a beautiful cow like this in Uganda, definitely, if we really work at it, and develop our our animals and our products and our food and become, and work harder and ask God's blessing, then we will be able to prosper. That's why I'm advocating for the Believers Bank, because it will not charge with the interest rate of 21.5%, neither it will not, because it's only 7 years. The Bible said 6 years you can charge someone interest, but in the 7th year you erase away the interest if he has not paid or he has failed. So in other words, there are many principles that we can use with the Believers banking, and it will make a difference in people's lives, because everybody wants a better life, and God came to give us life and life more abundantly. So olwokuba twasesituka okuva Katonda, kati emikisa gyonna gye najjo tetusobola kubeera najjo. Ensonga lwaki tukomawo eri Katonda, Katonda atukoleremu ebikulu, atukolere ebyamaanyi, era tutwale ku level endala. Ekyokubiri, ku bino ebyabazadde abaami abatandise okunoonya oba abaana bange oba si bange, nze njagala kusaba abaami bonna mu Uganda bagende mpola ku nsonga eno. Be bajja okwetta bajja kulabika nga batalina mutima mulungi, naye ekyo kikulaga nti obwavu bungi, nti yali asobola okulabirira abaana oba bameka takyasobola, kati ayagala kulondamu babe. Ogwo mwoyo mubi, ogwo mwoyo mukyamu. Abazungu betulina baadaputinga n'abaana abaffe betuzadde abaddugavu, ne bakwata omwana omuddugavu gwe yazaala ne bamutwala ne bamuwa n'erinnya lyabwe ne bamuwa n'obusika. Naye obwavu bukulaga nti bwe butandise okwata buyingidde ne mu nsawo kati, buyingidde ne mitima kakati, butuuse mitima. Abantu bagamba saagala kumanya, naye ng'ate omwana oyo gw'okitema gw'okigamba kakati nti onsiize kitaawo genda onoonye bakadde bo, omwana ajja kuba attiddwa nnyo, kubanga gwe taata we gw'amanyi. Kakati engeri gy'okitwalamu ate teri amuzze mukubbako. Nze kyekinnuma nti teri asituse linaaga nti banange oyo mwana wange mumumpe, naawe nogaa kangende mukebere, bw'abanga ddala si wange omutwale. Naye gwe okedde bukezi n'obinyiigiramu n'oganda kambukebere bonna obwana obuli wano, ndaba akange n'akatali kange. Tufune omutima gwa Afrika era ogwo wa taata. Manyi nti bibanyiga bibaluma, naye gavumenti n'abantu n'eddiini tebizisobola. Katonda yekka y'asobola otuteekamu emitima egy'obuntu okusobola okuyamba abantu abo.